feel like I've already had too much tequila. Welcome to HOIA, happy, organic, inspired Asian food and cooking. No, it's like I could say it in one line. Definitely too much tequila. I'm Diane Kirk, and today we're continuing with part 2 of our cocktails episode and making more delicious Asian inspired drinks. Let's get started. In part 1 of HOIA Food and Cocktails, the amazing Flairin Farron Marcus and I show you how to make some gorgeous sake-inspired drinks. We played with some nuts, and we had too much fun to put in one episode. So, we continue today. We're making some more beautiful and tasty Asian-inspired cocktails. Farron teaches me a little bit about flairing, and then shows us how he does his thing. You ready for this? My cocktails are pretty simple, but we have a very special one coming up next.
Step aside. I got this.
You got it.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a gold rush, and we're gonna utilize 1/2 ounce of fresh honey. When you've been doing this long, you can decide it. And I'm gonna use about 3/4 of an ounce of lemon juice. And I like my gold rushes a little bit sweeter anyways, so if I have too much honey, it's gonna complement my palate. And it's really gonna depend on your palate as well, or if you like it more citrusy, or if you like more sweet. So I've got 3/4 of an ounce of lemon. I have 1/2 of an ounce of honey. What I'm also gonna do is go, 1/2 ounce of this ginger liqueur. And then I'm going to take the Suntory whiskey, which is an amazing Japanese whiskey, and I'm going to flare it a little bit. About 1.5 ounces. A little bit of ice. Ice cube, straight out of Compton. Just kidding, copyright infringement. And we're gonna take my fine strainer again, and right out of the tin, into my glass. Last but not least, we have our friend Angostura. Bitters makes everything better. It's like ketchup for cocktails. And you just put it right on top so that the nose of the drinker catches it first, and they get the palate of the Angostura bitters in the back. Cheers.
That looks amazing.
Oh, it is.
Is it called a gold rush?
Like,
Wow. This needs to be called a green rush.
whoa, treat me like a stripper! Yeah! No one ever makes it rain on me. Hold on. Boom! Boom! Yeah! What? It's all about the Benjamins, baby! Well, and the Washingtons. Don't forget about the Washingtons. One of the first things that I learned, and one of the first things that I show people because they want to learn how to flair, I show them what's called as a palm spin. And it's real easy, and you can do 1/2, or you can go 1.5, or just 1. And that's my favorite.
He goes from 1/2 to 1.5.
I go from 0 to 100 real quick. So I'm like, what can I get for you? But you know, you want to keep your hand at an angle like this. So it's just traveling right here. Start with a 1/2. There you go.
I've done that before.
Yes. And then the 1, you're going to do just like a 1/2. Yes.
That was like
1.5.
Okay, 1/2. Almost 1.
Almost 1. And then 1.
I got it!
Oh, yes!
Yes! Awesome!
Look who's flaring, word! And then 1.5 if you can do it.
That seemed like a 1 and then a dip and then a half.
It was kind of a dip with the half.
Dip
and
with...
flair is all about, you know,
catching it before you drop it?
Well, yes, obviously, you know, but it's big moves, and you're really doing something small, but you're making it look large.
Half? What?
Yeah. Whoa! We need a shot party! You gotta do the shot. It's for the homies down here. So you cheers, down, up. Whoa!
I don't know if I can top that, but I have a very simple drink, which Farron may not have ever heard of. Have you ever heard of Soju?
One time, it was like this place where the Olympics was a few years ago, right?
In Seoul?
Oh. Wrong place.
Soju comes from Korea.
Oh, I was close. Hey!
Hey! If you want to think of it, it's kind of like a lighter version of vodka.
Okay.
Yeah, so maybe you can drink more of it since it's lighter?
Yeah, obviously.
We're going to make a delicious Soju cocktail. Some ice, think grapefruit.
Yeah.
Give that a cut. And we're gonna give it a squeeze. It's so amazing when you use fresh fruit.
Mm-hmm. Completely makes a different cocktail.
Totally makes a difference. And from there, I'm gonna add 3 ounces of my Soju.
3 ounces? Whoa!
How do I know how much that is? I'm good.
You're good.
That's 3 ounces. If you need to, just measure it out. And 1 ounce of ginger liqueur.
I was right on the money.
Thank you. Money on my mind.
Right.
And
What do you mean it?
backhanded.
Yeah!
HOIA!
Oh yeah!
Half?
And
Oh no! All right, so this is a heavy duty drink. Not so heavy in the pouring.
mm-hmm.
No,
it's
it's
kind of heavy in the pouring.
it was heavy in the
Like
pouring.
lies.
And we're going to pour that into our glass.
Oh man.
I think drinks are all about presentation, so the garnish is really important. I'm going to make a grapefruit garnish. Pretty slice right here, right down the middle.
Yeah.
And there you go.
That's so pretty.
Would you like to try?
Yes, absolutely. Grapefruit is my favorite thing on the planet. Oh yeah. That's great.
That's grapefruit.
Ah.
Being LA's favorite bartender, I'm sure you get tons of really, really great tips. Have you ever had a bad tip?
I don't know if it was a bad tip, but I actually have had one really funny story. This lady was at my bar, and I'm doing my thing as I usually do, and everybody's loving it, and I go ahead and I give her a drink and her tab, and she writes -$1, too much movement.
Too much movement. What does that movement look like?
You know, a little bit of sachet, a little sway, a little, you know, little shuffle and things, you know, depends.
We're getting ready for the big finale. Farron's gonna do our final cocktail for this episode, and it is a special one. Tell us the story behind it.
We do events and parties and things, and I was doing a wedding for this couple, and we take their life story, how they became a couple, and I kind of make that into a beverage. When this couple got together, one was a promoter, one was a law student, and he would drag her to the nightclub they worked at every week so that he could see her because he was busy and she was busy, but that was their only chance. So we named it Draggin Me Clubbin, and we're gonna show you how to do it. You wanna go ahead and ice your small tin, get your grapefruit cut in half, and you're only gonna use 3/4 ounce of grapefruit juice. Freshly squeezed is always better. These dragon fruits are very expensive, and you wanna use them all because they go bad quick. For this particular one, we're gonna go right down the middle. And you can expose that beautiful inside. And I'm gonna take a melon baller, and I'm gonna get 2 really nice sections. Lime juice, ½ ounce. Right in, agave, 1/4 ounce because the grapefruit is already a little bit of sweet. And then I want to muddle this. Probably should have done it before, but I probably shouldn't have done that other tequila shot either. So, whatever. Nice and muddled. We have our ice and our product, and then we're going to add 1/2 ounce of elderflower liqueur, and last but not least, mezcal. And we're going to do a little bit of flair with it. I'm trying to bring my face closer back to you guys. And you want 2 ounces right into your glass. And I'm gonna pour the beverage right on top of it and then give it a nice shake and smile. Get all that nice off there, and then I'll take it. Get your fine strainer. A little bit of Prosecco on top. If you have a peeler, usually they're called Y peelers. You can use that to get the skin off of it. I'm going to use a knife because I've been doing this for a while. Just about 1/4 size. Just because you want a little bit of the oils expressed right on top. You can rub a little bit on the sides and on the stem so that whenever the guest touches it, they get it on their fingers and they can smell it right on top. And there's your Draggin Me Clubbin.
You don't have to drag me to a club.
Yeah,
Give it to
right.
me.
Taste it.
Oh my God.
Good? You like it?
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, that was probably the most fun we've ever had on an HOIA episode. Shouldn't have had all the shots.
Probably throw up. HOIA!
Thank you so much, Farron, for being here with me today and showing me these amazing cocktails and showing me up.
You know, thanks for having me. I appreciate you letting me come and show off and make drinks and get drunk on your set.
Well, these are all for you.
Oh. Okay, cool. Well, if you need me, I'll be at Presbyterian Medical Center. Come find me, room 1015.
Well, speaking of finding you, where can people find you online?
Well, actually, they can find me at Flairin Farron on all the social medias, flairinfarron.com, or on Facebook at Flairin Farron Entertainment.
Definitely Flairin Entertainment.
Yeah.
Pick a cocktail. Let's cheers.
Can we just drink them all?
Yeah, let's do it.
I need an if. I need a lift. A lift. Wow.
A Hoover?
I need a goober. Cheers.
Cheers. And there you have it. Happy organic inspired Asian cocktails. You may be a cocktail conservative or a cocktail connoisseur. Either way, we have you covered. Well, we had a lot of fun on this episode and we hope you do too. HOIA!
So many balls in the air. Balls are flying in Diane's face. Yeah. I'm gonna catch the house on fire. Flairin Farron. Yeah, you do.
Flairin.
Woo, Flairin
I
Farron
messed
is
up.
me.
Flairin. Flairin. Let's give that up. It's Flairin Farron.
Cut!
Just a quick break from a regular program. Really quick, we have to do something. It's 20 episodes!
HOIA!
HOIA!
To Diane.
Yay!
Diane.
Congrats, babe. Good job.
If you enjoyed this episode of HOIA Food and Cooking, please like this video and share it with your friends. New videos will be going up each week on my channel, so please subscribe to see the latest delicious, healthy, organic, inspired Asian food recipes. I'd love to hear from you, so please comment below and tell me what you loved about this video, and also what dishes you'd like to see me prepare in the future. HOIA!